This is Snow Drew W Show, aka SnowRat, aka Frozen SnowRat, aka Golden SnowRat. Sorry for pushing all these videos so many times. I wanted to give additional information about what I was explaining to you about drinking these organic carrot juice. These big bottles, you have to buy three of them. You have to drink as much as you can every 3 to 4 hours. I took half of it. I drank half of this at 10:30, and then it's now 2 o'clock, and I just drink the rest of this, and it's working. Like my heart is beating. The Arcturians and the Archangels are explaining to me, the Arcturian technology can only, because my eyes are so horrible. Just so you folks know, I had really bad vision. Not only did I had really bad vision, but I was mostly colorblind. So, as they say a lot of you folks situations, you won't have to go through what I had to go through. Drinking, three of these, and as much as I can every 3 or 4 hours to try to jumpstart my that nutrition in me, that I'm able to constantly have good vision. And already it's working. I can see tons better, and my heart's like pounding, like something's going on in my body, like things are thumping and stuff. And I'm actually seeing a lot better. I can actually make out like things that I couldn't make out before. I mean, they're just letting me know that my vision was so bad, and it really was. I mean, if I took off my glasses, I literally couldn't see anything. And they said because my vision was so bad, and because I was mostly colorblind, and not only that, but I had real bad astigmatism. I had all those issues going on. By the way, my grandma and my great grandmother, they both went blind, so I most likely I got that gene in me, which has now been reprogrammed. So my kids, will, my kids and their grandchildren won't have that gene anymore. So blindness won't be a thing in among my line anymore. Just so you know, if you correct a gene, if you reprogram a gene, it no longer will be passed on to your children, your grandchildren. A lot of stuff that we get is passed down through genes from our parents, our grandparents, from our ancestors. But you have the power to change those programs, that DNA. That's what I've been trying to teach you folks for a while now. How to change that DNA, so when you produce kids, that they will be very high functioning children. Okay, so I just golfed this whole, I mean, this literally, and I actually feel good. Like I don't feel like I'm gonna throw up or anything like that. I just I feel really warm. My heart, something's thumping really hard. Like it's trying to work. And every 3 to 4 minutes, I'm seeing things tremendously better. Before I couldn't make out that word, Windows, and every 3 or 4 minutes it's getting a lot. I can see a lot better. It's pretty epic. And I am just blown away that I can actually see without glasses. There has been times where I panic because I've woken up and my glasses may fell behind the bed. And I literally can't find it because I can't see anything. I've literally had to wake up my mom and my uncle, and in a panic, tell them, to please help me because I literally can't see anything without my glasses. So this is pretty epic. I always wanted to wear sunglasses. That was a big thing for me. Sunglasses, because my eyes work at a different frequency. I see things in a different frequency than all of my vision sees frequency different than all of you folks. So that's why I mainly like sunglasses because the light is a bit. You see how my eyes are squinting right now? 'Cause these lights are, because the light's a lot more potent to me because my eyes can see it work at a higher frequency. That's the whole reason why I had a lot of problems. That's the reason why I had such bad vision while I was mostly colorblind. And so now that's fixed. Like I'm seeing things for the first time. It's almost like the world is completely new. Everything's new. People are new. Everything's new. And also, I want to give some additional information. There's a lot of companies that if you scroll down, I do posts that have screenshots of me giving advice, giving proof that what I see is true stuff, and that they actually, it's real stuff, and there's actual proof, they can't deny. You folks gotta hear this. I've been getting messages from teenagers, from business people. I've been getting emails from business galore to write surveys, to give suggestions. And, by the way, I say this to all you people, young, old, business, all you companies, please send your stuff my way. So far I've been able, no question has been hard for me, and I've literally gone over 100 questions for people. Some of them would be very difficult for a lot of you, but that I have a vast amount of knowledge. I have so much knowledge. It's easier for me to, and plus I've reverse engineered a lot of information, so I even have a better understanding than what even the top minds have understand of things. And it's just so cool that people are sending me nonstop emails. People are messaging me. They want to know things. And I actually, and none of the questions are hard. There's been maybe out of over 100 questions, there maybe been 3 or 4 times where I had to Google it. I had to do some research, and I had to Google it, and even Google didn't really have a perfect answer, so I had to consult my sources, and we found their answer. But there's only been like 3 or 5 questions that have been something that was I didn't really know, and so I had to look further into it. But we were able to pretty much everything. If I don't know it, we figure it out pretty quick, and that's pretty epic. That just so you folks know, everybody's always asking my aspirations and my goals. My aspirations are to have perfect godlike character, to be 100% towards perfection at all times. My goal is to put as much good and great as possible that I can do out into the community, into the world, because this is an important message that you folks don't get. You folks don't believe me on this, but you are a reflection of what you put out there. If you do a lot of good, if you make a lot of good and great happen, which I happen to have done that, your life is good and great. People always ask me, you get so lucky, things are always coming to you, everybody's always kind to you, you get so much favor from everybody. What a girl asked me, why does God have favor for you and not for me? Well, let me break it down to you. I put a lot of good and great out there, so a lot of good and great comes into my life. So that's a gym for you folks. If you put tremendous amount of good and great out into the world, out into your community, out into your neighborhood, your life will be good and great. You are a reflection of whatever you put out there. That is some of the most important things, important information that I can share with you folks. This is SnowRat Drew W, aka SnowRat. Have a blessed day. Thank you.